What's up YouTube, it's your boy RJ and I'm back with another video for y'all. Now we're going to be discussing the news everybody talking about. Marvel has dropped a Phase 4 slate. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Most of these movies and shows I'm really kind of not hyped for. Like, to me, this is a disappointing phase, honestly. Like, I'll basically give my hype scale, what I'm hyped for, you know, A to F, you know, on each, you know, show or movie that, you know, is coming out in Phase 4. So, 2020, they got two movies, but a show. I think the Falcon and Winter Soldier is gonna be a show. Y'all can, you know, confirm that for me. But yeah, Black Widow, I'm hyped for that. My hype for that movie is an A. Even though they should have freaking came out with Black Widow freaking way back in Phase 2. They should have made a Black Widow movie way back in Phase 2. So I ain't gonna freaking forgive y'all for that. You know, Kevin Feige, I ain't gonna forgive you for that, bro. The fact that you let Brie Larson come up in here and y'all gave Captain Marvel movie when Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson have been here for 10 years almost, bro, and she just out getting up, man. Hey, that I ain't gonna forgive y'all for that. Y'all don't get a pass for that. But Black Widow, my hype is an A for that. The Falcon and Winter Soldier, my hype is at a D. I'm just keeping it honest with you. I'm not really hyped for a Falcon and Winter Soldier team up show. I'm just not, bro. I'm just not. I ain't even hyped for I mean, I'm glad, you know, Anthony Mackie Falcon is, you know, Captain America. I mean, you know, Black Cap, you know, that's cool to see, I guess, but honestly, I'm not really hyped for him being Cap and all of that. It's like, man, honestly, you should have just given the torch to Bucky, or you should have just let nobody pick up the dang torch, because this must be a prequel show if they're going by the Falcon and Winter Soldier, because I'm like, Falcon is Cap now, so you would address him as Captain America, and then Winter Soldier is White Wolf, because I remember them saying back in Black Panther, the White Wolf. So I don't know what's going on with this show. I don't know if it's like a prequel show or whatnot, but I don't know. I'm just not hyped for it like that. Eternals, I don't really know much about them, you feel me? So I'm gonna keep my hype at I'll give them a little bit of chance, just because, you know, I know it deals with you know, Thanos and stuff like that, like Eternal and stuff like that. So I would say I don't know much about them, so I'll be giving my hype for them is probably C-. Shang-Chi, I am going to give this a C+ for my hype, because I don't really know much about his character, but at the same time, I do love Kung Fu. I do love my Kung Fu movies and stuff like that. So, hey, you know, I'm definitely excited for that factor. But in terms of like the character and movie, I'm not really familiar, and honestly, I'm not really kind of like greatly anticipating. It's just like, if it comes out, then I guess, you feel me? I'm there with it. Moving on to WandaVision, I'm gonna keep this at a D-, okay? Scarlet Witch, I like Scarlet Witch. She finally revealed her true Scarlet Witch freaking powers in Endgame when she was just beating the crap out of Thanos. But Vision, that boy trash. Is he this trash in the comics? I would like to know, for, you know, Marvel fans, expertise out there. Is Vision trash in the because the only moment he had that was big was when he lifted Thor's hammer and, you know, smacked Ultron with it, or he handed Thor his hammer. That like was the only moment where Vision was that dude. Other than that, Civil War, garbage. Infinity War, got his butt kicked. Endgame, you know, he was dead by that point, so he wasn't in there. But Vision just kind of been garbage, honestly. So I'm not hyped for them show or whatever at all. I'm guessing it's a show. Next, we got Doctor Strange. My boy Doctor Strange. I'm mad that we gotta wait all the way until 2021 for him to get. Bruh, we haven't got a Doctor Strange movie since and this is the fan of me talking, but we haven't got a Doctor Strange movie since 2016. It's been 3 years, bruh. And WandaVision and Doctor Strange come out the same year, but I'm saying you couldn't have swapped one of them movies in 2020 with Doctor. But yeah, man, it's gonna be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness or whatever. That's kind of a long title. That needs to be shortened, but they should have just put Doctor Strange in the Multiverses or something, you know. So I'm definitely excited, you know, about my boy Doctor Strange 2. I can't wait for his movie, you feel me? Fan. Doctor Strange, favorite Marvel character of all time. Next, and my hype for that is at A. You know, if I didn't get my grade. But next we got Loki. My hype for this is at a B. The reason it's not at an A, which I wish it would be, but it's at a B, is because I don't know how Loki's gonna do as the lead. I don't know, you feel me? Because you know, he works great as a villain and, you know, a secondary character with Thor and with the Avengers and stuff like that. But I don't know how he is as a lead. So I'm still anticipating it because it's Loki. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm definitely kind of looking forward to Loki. So my hype is at a B with that. What If? I'm guessing this is an Elseworld type thing, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. D-. I'm not hyped for that. Hawkeye, honestly, you know, Hawkeye OG Avenger, I thought he was gonna die in Endgame, but he didn't, you feel me? And I thought he was gonna die in Infinity War and he didn't. But Hawkeye, honestly, you know, even though I like you, Hawkeye, I be repping for you, you know, you underrated, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a C- with my hype. Not really kind of hype for yours. I mean, I'll check it out. If it's good, it's good. You feel me? Maybe this is gonna introduce his daughter, maybe growing up and, you know, replacing him or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, not really kind of hype for you. Thor: Love and Thunder. Y'all already know how I feel about Thor with my previous video, how I'm not hyped for Thor 4. So my hype for this is at a D-. Okay. I saw that Natalie Portman is back. I'm assuming, and it's everywhere, that she's gonna become the female Thor, which is complete bullcrap to me, because it's like at the end, well, not really in the Thor 2, but in Thor 2, you know, I think it was reported that the reason she left or something like that is because, you know, Patty Jenkins or whatever wasn't on to do Thor. I forgot what the reason she left, but they basically dismissed her at Ragnarok because, like, oh, me and Jane, we broke up. So I was like, okay, they kind of done with, you know, this thing. You feel me? So it's like, all right, and it's gonna be weird just seeing, oh, you know, her just automatically come back and we're gonna be the female Thor and everything. You know, I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I mean, Thor himself, I'm not really a fan of at the moment, but, you know, I don't know. That title is not that good. Love and Thunder, that title's trash, honestly. And I thought they was gonna make Valkyrie the female Thor. I thought that was gonna happen, but, you know, with Natalie Portman, I mean, I don't know how she is. I don't really follow her like that. You know, if she's the SJW feminism type. If not, cool. But if she is, I really don't want her to be Thor then. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I'm really not hyped for the Thor movie. So, yeah, pass. Now, the TBD really is the Phase 5 movies, I'm assuming. So Blade, hey, I already made a video about that. Y'all know I'm hyped for that. Fantastic Four, hyped. They need to be done right. They don't got one good movie. They need to be done right. Black Panther 2, hyped. Guardians 3, I don't care about Guardians 3, honestly. I didn't really care about the first Guardians movie. I think it's overrated. I feel like Guardians 2 better than 1. So, yeah. Mutants, I'm assuming this might be the X-Men, but you never know. We never know about that. But I'm definitely hyped for that. And Captain Marvel 2, not hyped for it. I think first Captain Marvel is the worst MCU movie out of the whole MCU. So I am not hyped for the sequel. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Marvel Phase 4 and the, you know, future films after that. Honestly, it's a disappointing phase looking at it. Like, you know, Black Widow, yeah, we're like only the ones that I'm really hyped for is Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Loki. Like the Phase 4, that's the only 3 that I'm hyped for. Everything else is beyond, but you know, however many there is, I think there's, you know, 10. That's 10 out of 10 movies. I'm only really hyped for 3. That's a problem. But I knew it was gonna be like this going forward with Marvel, because you killed off, you know, Iron Man got gone, Cap gone, Black Widow, you know, she's kind of gone. It's like there's a new wave, and you got to introduce characters that we're gonna care about, because it's gonna be a drop off, and this is a drop off. You know, I mean, 2020 Black Widow is kind of a heavy hitter, but I think Wonder Woman from DC is just gonna crap on all of that, all of the stuff that's coming out in 2020 from them. So they really look like they're gonna regroup maybe in 2021, but I doubt it, honestly. I'm really kind of waiting for Phase 5, honestly. You feel me? So leave a like, enjoy this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. News for RJ, and I'm out.